Welcome to Man Talk 133 with Charles and Darl, the movement dedicated to empowering men, uniting brothers, and building a strong coalition. This is more than just a conversation. It's a call to action. Join us as we uplift, support, and inspire men worldwide. Because together, we don't just talk, we lead, we grow, and we conquer. Are you ready to be part of the coalition? Let's dive in.
Welcome to Man Talk 133 with Charles and Darl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, bro?
Man, man. Today's show, man, we done talked about how to start your business from A to Z and all kind of stuff we done talked about, right? So today, dog, we're going to talk about how to find the right business partner. The right business partner can make your experience good, or the wrong one could make it drain your energy, your money, your time, your all that. Before we get into that though, dog, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe, join us on. I'm saying that so y'all can join us on YouTube. Let me put that out there first. Y'all join us on YouTube. Man Talk 133. Instagram, Man Talk 133. Website, mantalk133.com. Facebook, Us Talking.
That's right.
Join us. Y'all welcome to the show tonight. So, bro, we're going to get into this thing tonight, dog, how the wrong business partner can make it hard for you. Or the right business partner could make your situation joyful, more peaceful, make more money, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely make you break it.
For real though. And also we're gonna ask some more questions. You know what I'm saying? Should you team up with a family member, friend, co-workers, any of that? Should that be something that you want to do? We're gonna jump into that too. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you set the table, dog.
I heard you smack the lips. Are you like, No, for real though, man. So, why partners matter? Some businesses, when you go into business, you're gonna need some people that can help you make smarter business decisions. The vision, you may not have you may have the idea, but you might not have the vision that you you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to implement it. Let me say it that way. You don't know how to implement it. And then the people that you're dealing with may have a great reputation, or they can hide their reputation, which is a bad reputation, that can pull your business down to the ground.
When you have a problem like that, when you got a problem like that, as far as when you have a great idea, kind of lost the train of thought, because like you always say, when you get ready to do live, somebody call.
Every time.
They're trying, I guess they're trying to sell something anyway.
Every time.
When you trying to establish your business, like you say, you may have a great idea, but you may not have a complete grasp on it. I guess that's when it's, when it's good. I guess that's good. That would be good when you have a partner to partner with you.
Yeah.
They can kind of help you. They might have some ideas that their ideas can coexist with your idea. You know what I'm saying? To help put you over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Think about it, man. Having a great business partner can y'all can double y'all resources, where you can you bring what you bring, they bring what they bring, and like I said, they could be the visionary, or you could be the visionary but just don't have no money to get it off the ground. Just like as I was doing my research, it was pretty interesting. They talk about Steve Jobs and the other guy, Steve Wozniak. I think it's Wozniak.
Okay.
Jobs was the visionary. Wozniak was the technical genius. Together they built Apple into almost $1 trillion company.
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how partnerships can be. They can be good. They can really be a good thing for the business. Or the flip side, you get a bad partner, it can sink the whole ship. Like y'all goals ain't lined up. You know, you got poor communication. You got folks lying and cheating, stealing behind your back. And before you know it, the business gone. And you don't know what happened.
Yeah, like you said, you know, you can team up with family members, but you already, because pretty much a lot of times you already where you should know, but you should know your family member, the family member that you teaming up with.
Yeah, better know that.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you know, that would be kind of ideal to team up with somebody that like his family that you really know. Like, you know, we all got some family that, you know, man, I can't turn it over to him like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and the same thing with friends, like you said, friends and co-workers.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, you never know, man. You probably can but on the flip side of it, most of the time, a lot of times you can probably do business better with a friend versus a family member.
I think so too.
For whatever reason, you know, sometimes you just can't do it with family. You know,
well, you got to think about it. If the person, your family member, bringing the money, you definitely don't want to partner with them,
right?
Because they're gonna want to have total control over your idea. And all that. Where without me, without my money, you can't do what you talking about you're gonna do.
Right.
And that's where, you know, the problems come in there. You sitting there like, well, without my idea, your money don't mean nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of that's why I said in some shows back, you know, I personally think you should try to get your own funding. That way you can cut out all the middlemen, all the people with their hands out. Because if you get somebody's money, dog, they subject to call you every day. You already told them it's going to take about 3 months, 4 months before we get everything set up. And they didn't give you $100 and they call you every day. So when you think we're going to open? I told you it's going to take 3-4 months. That's a bad business part. They draining you mentally. Yeah, pulling everything. You like, bro, like, would you stop, please? It's draining.
They put the money in the microwave, didn't they?
Yeah,
they ready before they pop like the microwave popcorn, whatever, you know.
And that's the thing, you know. Sometimes you dealing with somebody that's a business partner that understands business, and like, you know what? I know this is an investment. I'm gonna get it $10,000 because I already know how long it's gonna take to get my return back.
Right.
You know, excuse me, he didn't give you $100 and want it back. He gave you $10,000. Understand it's gonna take 3-4 months. He looked at the business plan, looked at all this stuff, and it'll make your life a lot easier. He didn't gave you the 10, he going on to something else. He ain't gonna call you every day about the 10. He ain't gonna do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you just gotta know. You know, it's like you said, for some reason, family members, they make it hard. Yeah. They make it hard. Yeah. So what are some red flags to watch for? You know what I'm saying? Red flag, number one, they only care about the money. This is a red flag when you choosing a business partner. Red flags to watch for, they only care about the money. Number two, they don't follow through on commitments. They say, hey, you know what, I got you. You know, just chill. I got them. When they start doing like that, run. Here go your money back. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. No. I got you. Watch out.
I ain't gonna be able to make it today, but you know, and I got to get off early today, but I might not be back tomorrow. But you know, I'll see you Monday.
Right. And then when they do that, you're like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, what? Man.
You say it again? Yeah, I know it's Tuesday. No, I know it's Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. You know, I got some other stuff to do. Then they have had messy breakups in past business dealings, meaning that they done already shafted somebody.
Man,
they done got over on somebody.
Yeah, that's a
1,000%.
Yeah, this is wild. This is a wild conversation though, but it's real though, because like you said, you trying to get your business up, and like you said, you got to have somebody on your team. You got to, if you want somebody on your team, you trying to go in partnership with. But like you said, who can you trust? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust, like you said, family members, or like I said, you got friends. Like I said, they start stutter stepping. It's all you got to kind of walk away from it or either monitor it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you don't, man, it's gonna cost you. And then another one. This is, some people don't think about this one, but it's key. They bring the same skills as you, so y'all overlapping instead of complimenting. Like, okay, me and you, both of us can cook cakes.
Right.
Who gonna cook the rest of it? I don't know. But we got a burger joint with desserts. You doing dessert. Who gonna cook the other stuff?
Right. Like I say, I need if you doing the desserts, I need to know, or somebody else need to know how to get them burgers to perfection.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like we both can't be in there getting desserts together. We bumping on the desserts, but the burgers is dry as all get out.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have
room to fail.
You got to have somebody to be able to get them burgers seasoned to perfection and medium well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? The key part is that, I say this every time we do this show. This based on my research. Do your own due diligence. Right. Go find your own, do what you need to do to make sure you have the right business partner. This is not the law. This ain't the Man Talk 133 law. We just saying that based on the research, y'all do your own due diligence. Right. But that key one though, dog, they only care about the money. Once they get the money, they don't care about the commitment. They don't follow through on that. They got the money now. The money is invested. Hey, can I get my money back? No, it's tied up. How long? I don't know. They told me 2 months. Right. You told me it's gonna be a month, but now they changed to 4 months. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how business work. You know what I'm saying? Well, how I planned, because I had something else I had to do with that, $150. Well, I don't know what to tell you because it's tied up with all the other folk. They done some crowdfunding, and crowdfunding, they didn't pool everybody the money together. Now everybody called them all day. Now they getting mad with the people that's calling about their money because of what you done told them.
Right.
I get mad with them. You the ones that be lying. I ain't following through on commitments.
Yeah, you talking about that $150. What I'll do, I'll be like, here you go. I count that 150 off. Here you go.
Yeah, get out my life, man.
There you go, dog. Here go your 150.
Training me.
Yeah, here go your 150. I'll holler at you.
Yeah, I'll holler at you. So we got the green flags, the good stuff when we come back, y'all. We be right back after the break, y'all.
B-Radio.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Welcome back to Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Darryl. If y'all ain't know why finding the right business partner is important, is the name of the show. We went through the red flags. Let me go through the red flags again. They only care about the money. Once they get that, they gone, basically.
Out.
They don't follow through on commitments. They had messy breakups with other business partners in the past, and y'all got the same skill set, so we don't complement each other.
I got the money.
Yeah,
I got the money, man. You know what, dog? I ain't gonna be able to make it tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna say no.
I got a couple of appointments. I got a couple of appointments coming up, man. Tomorrow, man, I ain't gonna be able.
Yeah, they're using your money to pay for them appointments. Believe me. Hoping they can flip it and make something else and lose all of it. I'm telling y'all. All right, the green flags are looking for. they share your core values and long-term vision. They know what you want to do. Hey, you know what? This is the business plan. The last one in the red flags. I don't need no business plan. We good, bro. I trust you.
Right.
You know, and then it fall apart. They have the strengths that balance your weakness, like we were just talking about. I mean, you can't. You got to be able to fry the fish and all this other stuff. I handle the dessert, coleslaw, all that.
Exactly.
You get that, and we can make it happen.
Yeah, trust the process. Yeah, trust the process.
And you can handle. Yeah. While you got your fish fried, you can handle the register and the bag and all that. We can just make it work. We got a balance.
Yeah. Right.
We can handle conflict. They can handle conflict without blowing up. You make a bad business decision, dog. It could make people want to, especially if they lose 3,000-4,000 in one night because one bad decision.
Right.
But you got to be able to handle it without blowing up at each other and want to take off on each other. You got to be able to handle it. Can't fight in the kitchen, dog. Straight up. Like that brawling in the kitchen. You can't do that. You just gotta make sure.
I'm thinking about Denzel when he was in the movie with Malcolm X. He took these glasses all right here, slammed them on the table.
You see what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah.
You gotta have some kind of. You gotta be able to handle conflict without blowing up.
All jokes aside, you gotta be able to handle it.
They're consistent and trustworthy over time. This is what you do. This is the things you're looking for in a partner. Let me be clear on that. In a business partner, they share the same core values, your long-term vision. They have the strengths that balance your weakness. They handle conflict without blowing up at you, even though you made a dumb decision. They're consistent and trustworthy over time. Hey, whenever you need them, hey, bro, it's like,
that's right.
I need another 1,000 because we got to get this stuff and this stuff and this stuff and this stuff.
Right.
And you're like, all right, bro, I got it. I get it over there to you. You got somebody you're in the middle of running a shift and you get out of cups and you call them like 1,800 times. And they call you out there clothes. Like, hey, bro, what was you out trying to get some cups? We ran out of cups, dog. I mean, oh, my bad, man. I fell asleep on the couch. Well, you were supposed to be here today helping me out.
Right. See, man, you got to have somebody, like you said, man, they got to have somebody trustworthy, man, cause like I said, we can't run out of cups and straws.
You cannot do it.
Straws, none of that. We can't run out of none of the basic essentials that people need. We can't run out of that.
You can't, but you got to have a business partner that's willing to take off and go get it. Like, hey, man, we getting low on cups. I run out real quick. Can you handle this? I get back. Yeah, boom. They go get it, come back.
Right.
But if you got somebody all about they self,
right.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, dog. So, what's the biggest mistakes people make when choosing a business partner? What do you think, dog? What are some of the biggest mistakes you think people make?
I think, I'll give you one. I think a lot of times people, they are rushing to it. Like, they what they doing, they putting the cart before the horse. They just see the paper, they see the dollar signs. So they are rushing to it, and when they rush into it too fast, it's like that's when they'll mess up, make that mistake. That's when they'll pick their wrong business partner because they trying to do it so fast, trying to get up off the ground so quick.
And now it is as often people pick someone they like instead of someone who's the right fit. Friendship is great, but business requires complementary and complementary skills and shared commitment. Like, your friend might be cool that you went to college with,
right? But
they may not be what you're looking for or what you need in your business. You know what I'm saying?
And I give them good.
No, go ahead.
No, because I give them a better example. If you got a friend on the job like you work with, then you know how everybody know how their friend on the job work. You over there working and slaving, and they over there looking at their phone. So you doing all the work, the leg work, and then when you finish, man, look what we did.
Yeah.
So that kind. So that's what you're talking about. You know, choose instead of choosing your friend versus somebody who fits you.
Exactly.
Because everybody got a friend on the job. I'm like, man, we cool, man, but I can't work with that clown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, man. For real.
Yeah.
For real. So should friends and family mix business with personal life? Should friends and family mix business with personal life?
Should they mix business with personal life?
Yeah. Like basically, like should they basically do business together with families, you know?
Yeah, I understand they shouldn't, but
can't stop it.
It's gonna be automatic.
Yeah.
They gonna mix it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be automatic. They gonna mix it. The personal, the business life with the personal life. They gonna mix it.
You know what? This is part right here so key that a lot of people don't do. It can work, but you got to have boundaries in place. You got to have, with some people, I would say everybody, you should have written agreements in place. Role clarity and regular check-ins are crucial to protect both the business and the relationship. Now you got to honestly, you got to put your people on paper.
Right.
It ain't no way around it, because if you don't put them on paper, they gonna do whatever they want to do, and then they come back and say, well, you know, I ain't had to do all that. Well, if you sign on that dotted line, you got to do all that. And that's what a lot of people mess up at when they pick business partners. And I've been knowing this dude all my life, but y'all ain't had $50,000 pop in the middle of y'all either.
Right. And I go back to what you were saying about the family, you know, the family and the business or whatever. Because you know, we'll have somebody in the comments, well, y'all guys, brothers, how y'all work together? Well, I'll tell you how.
Tell them that. Tell them
like I said, you know,
together that.
Like I said, when you came up with this whole this thing, I mean, whatever, Zoom and whatever at first, right?
Yeah.
About talking with the men, right? So we named it. You named it. We end up making the man talk. Yep. So guys backed out from your area. You asked me to come on, join in, so I joined in with you or whatever. So we got in or whatever. But we know how to work together. Like I know you founded this joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you always give props there, you know, it's us together.
For sure. Look at the thing behind us, y'all, just in case y'all get mixed up.
But I ain't gonna like, you know, me and you, we need to make some adjustments or whatever. We talk about it. Yeah. I ain't gonna just be like, hey man, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you don't do that either, but
not right.
But what I'm saying is just like that's how it is sometimes when you have some family members that work together.
Yeah, for real though.
That'll be like, you know, I'm coming up here, me and you working together. But then, like I said, you know, but I'm gonna tell you how we gonna do it.
Right, exactly. Hey, we got a special guest tonight. I'm like, what guest?
Right, I ain't told you nothing. But we got a special guest. I ain't called you behind the scenes or nothing. It's just like, yo, man, we got somebody who want to come on and share their story, right? I'm just gonna I ain't telling you nothing. I'm overbearing.
Yeah, I'm just like, what guest we talking about, and what are we talking about?
Right. And that's what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like mixing family with the person, the job, business with the personal side.
Yeah, for real.
You some family members will become overbearing,
become control freaks.
Yeah, in a business, and they just gonna take over, and you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you be looking around like, you know what? I think I'm just closed shop.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something right now. I've gotten so many compliments about, hey, how humble your brother is. Your brother humble, man. You know, and like, well, y'all want him to be up here arrogant? Like he understand. Like, hey, this is us. We growing this thing as a team. I understand that concept, and that's just how it is. I don't know no other way to to look at it. It ain't no other way to look at it other than that way. And the problem is some people when they get in, they get big headed. And when that happens.
Right. You see, we never had no arrogancy with us anyway. Never on up or anything. So it don't even, I don't even like to be around people that's arrogant. Because I can pick it up with that discernment. I'm like, you can tell when somebody's arrogant, got an air about them. I don't even like being around people like that anyway. So we won't rage like that. So, we ain't gonna be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I appreciate the fellas though saying, they feel like I'm a dude, but this is just how it is, man.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, y'all, we ain't gonna finish up because we got 30 more minutes, but we'll be right back after the break, y'all.
BRadio.us.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Welcome back to Man Talk 133
yes, sir.
And Daryl. So we're gonna get right back into it now. We was at the next question was, what safeguards should people set up before going all in? What should you set up with for the people that's tuning in? Why the right business partner is important? And we're asking some questions. What are some of the safeguards should people set up before going all in? You want me to go ahead and read it, or you want to?
Yeah, go ahead. Go and set the table.
Excuse me, dog. Dang, the water get me all there.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. I feel you. I'm the same way.
Yeah, man. Definitely a legal partnership agreement. Cover the roles, the profit sharing, conflict resolution, and an exit plan. Think of it as a prenup for a business. Hey, if this happened, what we gonna do? And we're gonna shut the doors. We got, I don't know, we got like a couple million in assets. Did we split that down the middle? Or since you bought it, do you get more? All that stuff you got set up. What the roles are. You the manager. What do you? What your goals are, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see. We say splitting it down the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. Split everything. I would say. Well, it just depends though, because say like for example, if the business partner, the male or the female came in and they bought, say like the equipment, 500,000, and they bought all the equipment, and they got to coop their money back.
Right.
So I guess I would say whoever brought the most money in, to get started, you know what I'm saying? And, before, that's what I would probably say, who brought the most in, like in a marriage, like this is totally different, but in marriages is a business, like a partnership, right? But in marriage, the bad part about that is that if you don't have certain things in place, you can bring all the money you want.
Right.
She getting half.
So out of $2 million, you probably give them about 800.
Yeah. Somewhere that if you keep it 1.2. Yeah.
750, 800.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially they bought the 500 for in equipment.
Okay, let me get that 750, 800, and we out.
Please.
Let me stop.
You can take the hug out of the back. It just Man Talk 130 with Shaw. Well, that's it. They leave you hanging. You be like,
that'll be a pretty good lick, won't it? That goes back to what you was talking about earlier, though.
Yeah, for real.
It goes back to what you was talking about earlier. You give it that 750. That 750 G's. And I'd be like, hey man, man, I was gonna do the show with you today, man, but I think my back hurting or something. Like you sitting in the chair anyway, dog. Like what you talking about?
That's why once they get that money, just make sure y'all do what's right. But what we're gonna talk about what's practical. To me personally, I think it would be practical. Start small. You know what I'm saying? Test a relationship with a small project. Right. If y'all go in on a lawnmower, He don't never show up to cut grass. It's always you out there. You might not want to go into nothing else, like pressure washing, nothing else. Not with him.
Oh no, definitely not pressure washing. I ain't gonna be the only one getting wet.
Yeah, in heat and get bit by mosquitoes and chased by dogs while you chilling. Can't do that one. So start small, y'all. Start small and test the business relationship.
Right. But for all the people in the comments, you know, I ain't gonna leave my bro. Hey, we go back. Hey, you know, all us bro, us three, we go back too far.
Too far, dog.
I ain't gonna leave. We joking about that 750. You give it to him. We love to have it though, but
G line. Hey, 750.
We ain't gonna leave you. We ain't gonna leave him though. No, we ain't gonna leave you.
Hey, bro, 750 help you enhance your life. You want to get up here and really talk then.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I want to get another 750.
Thank you.
I'll be like, hey man, look here. We ain't got no time to be taking no breaks. Like you be like, yo man, I gotta go to sleep to go to work in the morning. I'm like, come on, dog.
We just got 750, dog.
We can do 10. We can do 10 minutes. Come on, man.
You just got 750. You got to go to work. I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on, bro. Hey man, we can do at least a 15-minute video, man. You know, we got to get some more.
Do something every day. We got to do something every day. Another thing y'all got to do too, when y'all picking these business partners, do your homework. Don't listen to what other people telling you. Check their background, their reputation, their past ventures.
Right.
Don't be scared to ask these folks, hey, have you been in business before? If so, was it successful? If it was successful, think common sense. If it's successful, what you doing here trying to get my money? They gotta think. You gotta think about. Yeah, it was successful for y'all. It was for real. It was successful. Okay, so why are you here trying to get my bread? Then if it was successful, you know, everybody's success different. They may have been like, it was successful. I mean, I made, I don't know, $1,000 when it was open. It was successful to them. I mean,
we said, boy, they start sounding like a shade tree mechanic. Go the other way.
Go the other way, dog.
Yeah, go the other way.
You pull up and they tell you they didn't work on a Lexus or something. And you pull around the back and they got them little ramps you can drive up on. Well, if you don't back out that driveway, they finna mess your car up. They come out with a hammer and tell me he need to get the oil thing off with a hammer and a screwdriver. Go the other way.
And they could go, like I said, they can go both ways, like another way too. Like, you know, say like if you had if you went into business, okay, you seen like the shop down the street from your house, right? Yep. If you decided to sell it. So you went in and you bought the building. Yeah. But you're gonna partner with another dude that says that he's a mechanic and say he's thorough. You know, he can do it all. Yeah. So then, like you just said, he pulled a Lexus around the back and he teared all the pieces. Your business is grand opening, grand closing.
Boy, you talking about somebody to be upset.
Yeah, so that's basically what you do, trying to tell the people, like, beware of your people that you go into business with. Because you can run the financial and the accountant side. Yeah. And he partnered with you to run the mechanical side because that's what he does. Yep. But here he is today. You got to tell the people customer service, like, because you the accountant, you running the customer service, right? You telling people, well, my mechanic ain't here today. He couldn't make it today. You know, now he laying out, whatever. He might come tomorrow. He might leave early today. And he might come back Monday. Yeah. And then on top of that, he tearing up people's Lexuses and Mercedes and stuff like that because he supposedly be licensed in that kind of work, right? Yep. And then he's supposed to be. You got to fold the 10 up to pay for these people's cars.
Yeah, because you ain't got the right insurance in place. Y'all didn't set up nothing right. Now you're in a bad spot. That's why it's clear. It is absolutely. You cannot get around it. Write it down. A clear agreement avoids confusion later. You said you was ASE certified. Right. Well, now I said I was ACS certified. No, that ain't what you said, no, right? You signed two totally different certifications, dog.
Exactly. Yep.
Now you said it though. You could work on anything I brought in here. I can to a certain extent. I didn't say I can. You know, you wanted me to take the brakes off and do X, Y, Z. I ain't ever done that to these. So he out there with a hammer trying to knock the, you know, back in the day, them little round little center pieces. He trying to knock that off, but it's a special tool that you got to get. Now, guess what? He done bent that. The tie can't go back on the rim. The tie can't go back on the little spindle because he done messed that up.
Yep. Now you tell me this. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the proper documentation and coverage.
Yes. You got to have all that stuff in place. I'm telling you, people think we up here joking. We add humor in what we doing,
right?
And how we talk about it. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's absolutely, you gotta have this stuff.
Yep.
If you don't, then you're gonna find yourself in a spot like what we talk about right now. Yep. These folks stuck at your house. You have no way to fix it.
Yep.
They can't go home. Now you got to go spend a ton of money to go get this to try to fix that and do it. Why though, bro? When you can just get the right people.
Yep.
And do it.
Because like I said, you already a standalone business anyway. You know, you your own business. So it's just you and your business partner. You your accounting side, and my man, he got the mechanical side. He said he got his license or whatever, saying that he can work on anything. And he tear these expensive cars up. Now y'all gonna hit the fold the tent.
For sure. But hey, we'll be right back after the break to finish this thing up for y'all.
Right.
It's time for a vacation, and Fairway Travels is here to share great specials for you to choose from. Discover the charm and features of one of Sandals' 16 all-inclusive, luxury-included, adults-only resorts. Or a family-friendly beaches destination in the Caribbean. Or how about a couples resort in Jamaica? If cruising's your preference, get Thunderstroke aboard Carnival Cruise Lines or set sail on an award-winning Royal Caribbean ship. Join Virgin Voyages now for a wonderful adults-only sailing. It doesn't matter if you choose to travel by plane, train, automobile, cruise ship, or rowboat, we can help you reach your dream destination. Contact Fairway Travels today at 228-365-1012. That's 228-365-1012. Or email bookitnow247@gmail.com. Fairway Travels, where your journeys keep satisfying.
Military Broadcast Radio, the station that's giving veterans a voice.
Find us on the web at mbradio.net.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Welcome back to Man Talk 130 with Shaw and Daryl. Welcome back to the show. We are talking today about why the right business partners or partner is important. You got to have some important, make sure they the right business partners for your business. It can either grow it or sink it. It just depends. So jump right back into this. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. Keep communication and honest and regular. You got to be honest. Don't be lying. If we lost money, I got to know we lost money, bro, so we can know how to flip it and fix it.
Right. Got to stop the bleeding. Got to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, don't keep saying, oh, every time we talk, oh, no, everything good. No, everything is good. Everything is good. Don't worry about it. No, we got everything under control. Don't worry about it. And then come to find out, end of the month, y'all 3,000 in the hole, and you could have told them up front.
Right.
If you're being at this point the bad business partner, which people should not have picked you because you did this the last time.
Yep. That's why I would have something in place, man. If I was in business like that, I would have. You're gonna have to show me something, them records, like at least every 2 weeks.
Yep, for real.
Just like you said, you don't wait till the end of the month. Like you said, we 2-3 grand in the hole. Like, what's been going on all month?
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Until we get it established where we can go month to month.
Yeah.
You got to show me something, bro. Like like I said, that's devastating. You wait to the end of the month, and then it's like, hey man, you know, we $2,000 in the hole, dog. I mean, I thought you said we was all right.
I thought I could fix it. I thought the people were gonna come in.
No, bro, we got to fix it to get together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let us know in advance, you know,
real.
so we can stop the bleed and then go ahead on, you know, make some adjustments.
You know what's wild? We were talking about family and stuff like that, man. You know, let me say this too. Family, it can be rewarding because he and I relationship is rewarding, right? Some of it could be risky. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna put our brother out there like that because he might see this.
Right.
But
okay.
But the brother could fix on anything that you want done.
Right.
But the risk was him showing
him what?
Him being on deck, him showing up.
Right.
Risk.
Right.
Can do anything.
Wasn't he gonna get him some rest, ain't it? Right.
You get that first installment, you can forget it for about a week. My bad, dog. I ain't want to put you out there. Hey, shout out. We still got love for you, dog. We had to put you out there a little bit.
He gonna flag this video.
Bad business partner, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna flag it.
Don't do me like, call me first. Let's talk about it. I just talked about communication.
Right.
You know, so honestly though, like some of the potential benefits, you know, like with us, trust and familiarity. We know each other. We know our character, our values. I know he ain't gonna stiff me. He know I ain't gonna stiff him. You know, we got the same shared vision. You know, we know where we trying to take Man Talk 133 to. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff we know. You know what I'm saying? If we need to, it's easy to raise capital. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we need to, we can kind of, you know, hey, bro, we need to do, we got to transition into this. This is what it's going to take. Here go the stuff, read over it, make sure you agree with everything, and then we'll hop on it. You know what I'm saying? And make it happen.
And watch this. I will take that 750.
He'll take that 750. Cut this man a check. Hey, who
say, hey, I want, you know, hey, I'll take, you know, not saying it's a loss, hey, if it's $2 million, hey, I'll take 7. Hey, give me the 7. You can take the chain. Keep not the chain.
You know what I thought you were talking about, dog?
What you
were talking about something else. Like, you know, if we talking we talking about $2 million now, we based on what we got put in here, we got to bust that down the middle, dog. I thought you were talking about something else when we talked about earlier.
Okay.
Oh no, we bust $1 million. If somebody is charitable enough to say, you know what, I support y'all guys. I'm gonna put y'all on Spotify, and I'm gonna do all this stuff, and I'm gonna give y'all like a $50 million contract. We busting her down the middle.
Okay.
Right down the middle. That's how we doing that. Because what we got in this is, I mean, it's peanuts compared to 50 million.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. I take 25 and we gone. You know what I'm saying? Emotional support. I'm saying like I was saying some time back, you know, there's times I ain't want to get on it.
Right.
And he was encouraging, like, hey, you know, hey, bro, hey, we're gonna do it today. And I'm like, dang it, I thought he forgot.
Yeah, what time we gonna step it up, baby boy? What time we gonna step it up?
And I was like, dang, I thought he forgot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
hey man, especially those nights when we were you know, we still got a specific time we go on.
Yeah.
But especially those, man, when it get winter time and when it get dark early.
Yes. Yeah.
Cold winter evenings, man, you be like, and it's raining outside, and you be like, even though we are in the comfort of our own homes,
it's still
be able to do this show. It's just still like a mental thing, man. You be like, man, I'm like, bro, I really don't want to do it today. But then I be like, yo, dog, what time we going on today, dog?
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's lifting each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real though. Now my other brother, the risk. No, me sorry.
He gonna get you, dog. Hey, look, he gonna get me too. He said, "Cause you up there with him, you should have stopped him."
You complicit in all of this, dog. You.
Hey, bro. Hey, middle brother. Hey, if you see this video, man. Hey, man, I would have stopped him if we was in the same room together. But since he's at his crib and I'm at mine, I can't stop him.
The strained relationships, dog. For real. Lack of formality, like people don't want to sign no agreements or nothing. I just show up. You got the stuff. I show up and put it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once you get that first installment, like, hey, when you gonna come back and finish the rest? Because it's been sitting in the living room for like 3 weeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Different expectations. Right. Until like real quick to the local guys who are well, it ain't just got to be local guys. To the guys who are thinking about like just like for instance, let me use myself.
Yep.
Even though I don't have that yet, but like if a guy want to use, like a guy buy another building, let's use another scenario, buy a building. Okay. And you want to put a couple of barbers in there.
Yep.
But like I said, I'm not a barber, but I know some barbers. But you got to make that right decision. You got to know who, because you got some barbers who they, like you said, accountability. They show up when they feel like it.
Yeah.
You supposed to be in there at 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You getting there at lunchtime. You got people, you know what I'm saying, calling like, hey, is my man cutting today? This, that, or whatever. If he gonna be in, is he gonna be in today? I know everybody. I've heard a lot of guys talk about how they have a problem with barbers. There's certain barbers anyway, right?
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm saying. Like, I don't know nothing about barbering, but if I was to buy a building and had a couple of barbers working for me, I would have to. I'm working the financial side, but they working the hairstyling side or whatever, cutting side or whatever. So you got to have some guys with some accountability, who like just like you were just saying, man. They get off early today, and they cut a few heads. They say if they make about $300 a day cutting hair, right?
Yeah.
And the day is what, Wednesday?
Done.
Yeah, man. I might see you Friday. I don't know, man. Weekend. I might, you know what I'm saying. So you got to count up. Yeah, you got to be kind of, careful. Like you're saying, with getting people as far as business partners.
Exactly. And then like this is focusing on like families, like for example, your cousin might want a quick flip, a quick return, but you understand, like you're like, well, it's gonna be a long term. It's gonna be a long term. It's not gonna be. It's gonna probably be 3-4 months. It's not gonna be 2 weeks,
right,
or whatever. So you're gonna have to wait until that. 2 weeks. If you can't do that, just you go ahead and down the road. The power of imbalance. If one side invests more, it can create hidden resentments. Like if they lose a lot of money, mess with you, and you said your plan was solid,
right?
But let me ask you this though, on the real though, if you're picking a business partner, right, and they say they invest this money. And they said, you said everything was solid. Now, don't they owe some responsibility too if they looked over the business plan? Because you looked over the business plan, you still invested in it.
Right.
So you can't really get mad with the other person because you invested based on the business plan.
Exactly. You just ain't gonna, you seen what the play was. So you just ain't gonna put your money on any play. You see its potential, or it looks good. So, you know what I'm saying? If it didn't look good, you ain't gonna put your money on it.
Yeah, that's it. Like you said, any investor. If you look at that and you put your money in it, I always say, bro, if you don't loan no money that you can't lose, if you know you're gonna lose it, if you can, let me say it like this,
right?
Expect to lose it. Don't get nobody no loan if you need the money, because it's a chance you may or may not get it back. It's just
right.
I mean, it's what it is. You may give them $500 and they may take you 2 years to get it back. You know, they set up installments of $2 a month.
Right. Hey.
Or a week or whatever. Lord, they pay you back. I'm just saying that's a long time to wait on some money, dog, for real.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know, you gotta make sure y'all got the same, you know, stuff, you know, same, you know, thought process.
Right.
Put everything in writing, how to make it work, and then we're gonna probably be getting out of here. How to make it work. Put everything in writing. You gotta communicate clearly about upfront risk when folk bring their money. Treat your family as like you know the investor. And most investors, though, they willing to invest. They already know the risk because they probably done it before. They probably won big, and then they probably lost some too.
Yeah.
Start small. Test with a small amount before investing big money. Separate the roles. Don't mix the family with the business roles and mom and dad, all that. Just separate it all.
Right. We
operating as this entity, not mama and brother and all that. If you have been in some of them restaurants.
Because real quick, I was just like, go back to the barber shop. Discuss that one of the easier ones for me because I know some guys who may need some help around this area. But could you imagine your cousin? You got your cousin trying to cut in your shop.
Yeah.
And he like, yo, man, see, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't do it, dog. I'm telling you right now. Last one, because we
like he can get over, you know. But go
ahead. Exactly. The last one, we gotta get up out of it. We over. Dang, what time? Protect the relationship. Be willing to walk away from a deal if the risk will be damaging to the family bond. Y'all gotta, hey, bro, if it ain't working, walk away. Just say, you know what, I ain't gonna invest in this one, and maybe next time, you know, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, thank y'all for joining Man Talk 133 with Charles and Daryl. Until next time, God bless and see y'all on the next show.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.